Hi, this is Anne from The Knotting Way. Today I'm going to teach you to Longtail Cast-On. I'm also going to include a tip for estimating the length of the long tail that you need when you cast on. It's a great tip, so stay tuned. The Longtail Cast-On is a cast-on that every knitter should know. It's stretchy, not like super stretchy, and it's just a basic cast-on that is useful for a lot of different projects. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the trick that I use for estimating the amount of yarn I'm going to need to cast on. So one way you can do that is just kind of learn over time how much yarn you might need, but to be more accurate about it, you take your yarn sort of near the end, you leave a little tail, and then you using the needle that you're going to, knitting needle you're going to use, you carefully wrap it around number things. So going all the way around, that counts as 1. So for the number of cast on stitches you need to wrap the yarn around that many times. So if I'm casting on 20 stitches, I would go, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As you go, you got to kind of squish it down. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now you kind of pinch it where you ended up, and I guess give a little bit extra. That's where you will make your slip knot. So to make this slip knot, after finding out how long a piece of yarn you need, tail you need, you take the yarn and you're going to make a little loop and you're going to twist it so that the tail end of the yarn is sitting on top of the part going toward the ball. Then you're going to take the yarn from the tail and push it through the little loop that you've made. This is going to be the loop that you use, and you're going to tighten by pulling the knot by pulling the yarn side closest to the ball, attached to the ball. When you do that, you can put your needle into the loop, and then you pull the side with the tail gently until it is snug against your needle without being super tight. You just want it to sit snugly. Okay, now you're ready to cast on. So this cast on works, if you're completely new to knitting, this cast on works with both a circular needle like I'm using or straight needles. It really doesn't matter. If you're using a knitting needle, it will work. Okay, so we will start by taking the yarn, that is the tail, and the other part. We want it to sit so that the yarn with the tail is on top or closest to you. I like to hold this yarn with my 2 or 3 fingers here. So I'm going to hold it like that together, and I'm going to use my thumb and my forefinger to push these 2 pieces apart. So it's kind of like this motion. Bam. You want to bring your yarn down a little bit, so you're kind of making a V. Then you take your needle and you're grabbing the yarn from the tail side. You should have the tail side yarn running around your thumb and the side going to the ball or the skein around your forefinger. So I'm going to take my needle and go around the yarn that's closest to my body on my thumb. And I'm going to gently pull that until I get to the yarn on my forefinger. I'm going to take my needle and kind of go underneath the yarn and grab it so it comes between the loop that's on my thumb. I'm going to drop it off my thumb, boop, and pull the yarn gently so that it secures it on the needle. Now I have 2 stitches cast on, the one from the loop that I made, and from the slip knot loop that I made, and then one that I just cast on. I'm going to repeat that. So I take the yarn together with the tail side closest to me, and I'll grab it with my bottom 3 fingers. Take my thumb and my forefinger and stick it in between the yarn and make a V. Taking my needle, I go by my thumb on the yarn closest to my body, going underneath, grab it, gently pull it across to the yarn by my forefinger, grab that with my needle, bring it through the loop that's created, and drop my thumb. Drop the loop on my thumb. I use my thumb to pull gently to secure the loop. And repeat it again. This time I'll just do the motions. I'll like grab, open, thumb, forefinger, drop, and tighten. Grab, open, thumb, forefinger, drop, and tighten. So now I have 5 stitches on my needle. It feels a little fiddly at first, but once you get the hang of doing it, it's actually quite fast to put on a whole lot of stitches. Grab, open, thumb, forefinger, drop, tighten. Grab, open, thumb, forefinger, drop, tighten. Grab, open, thumb, forefinger, drop, tighten. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll do a couple more. Thumb, forefinger, drop, tighten. Thumb, forefinger, drop, tighten. Open, fold. Okay, and that's how you longtail cast on. Leave a comment below and let me know how this technique worked for you. To find your next knitting pattern, check out theknottingway.com and my social media accounts. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and click that bell. Happy knitting!